All right, in my previous video, I noted that I thought gold was probably going to be stuck in a frustration period, and that's what's been playing out since the middle of last month. It's just been churning sideways. We had an undercut here. I think this is probably going to turn out to be the daily cycle low. I think we're getting pretty close to being done with this frustration phase. Don't know that it's completely done. We may have a couple more days, but I think we're getting pretty close to starting or to get some momentum to the upside. So originally I thought this was the daily cycle low, but the rally didn't hold long enough to turn the 10-day moving average back up, and then of course the cartel came in, tacked again. The cartel's trying to push gold back below this support zone here at 1920. They have tried multiple times here and just not succeeded. So I think they're going to fail, and we're going to finally get enough upward momentum to confirm this is a daily cycle low. You can see the 10-day moving average is just starting to marginally turn back up. Maybe gold can close back above that 10-day moving average today. Again, I don't think the cartel is going to give up just yet. So we're probably going to have maybe a couple more days of frustrating sideways and some early morning attacks. But I think I believe this is a new daily cycle, and I think this is about to get some upward momentum. So moving on to silver, this looks like a bullish flag consolidation pattern in silver. And even though gold is the cyclical driver of the metal sector, silver really should have a recognizable rally out of a daily cycle low as well. So, here was our corresponding push down into what I think is the daily cycle low for metals. And silver has not rallied above the 10-day moving average yet. It needs to do that, and it needs to turn the moving average back up. It also should break this trend line, and that's the trend line that forms the upper boundaries of this flag. But I think we're within a day or two here of breaking out of this and then starting to get some upward momentum. And as I've pointed out in the past, silver tends to move really big and really quick in the very latter part of an intermediate cycle. So I'm anticipating that when we do break out of this bull flag, we're going to get something that kind of looks like this period here, where price moves really aggressively and really fast. And I think silver's probably going to come up and test that $30 resistance zone. That's kind of been the top of that consolidation box since almost a year and a half ago. And then moving on to miners, the miners broke out of this triangle pattern 2 days ago, and then we had the big attack yesterday, and the cartel tried to drive price back down into the triangle. They did not succeed. We're getting another attack today, which, like I said, I don't think the cartel is going to give up yet. So we may have a couple more days of sideways frustration, maybe another big attack in the pre-market in one of these mornings to try and break the bullish upward momentum that is starting to develop, especially in the miners. But I am of the opinion the cartel is going to fail, because I think if they were going to succeed, I don't think the miners would have been able to break out of this triangle consolidation in the first place. But we'll just have to wait and see. I think we've got at least a couple more days of frustration, but my opinion is that the metals are going to break out to the upside, and we're going to get some good momentum, and maybe some really strong momentum in silver here as this daily cycle starts to get some upward traction.